Get that one as well.
All right, who do we have the pleasure of speaking with today? But I mean, brother, you
Take off, man. Take off with you. I'm with you, man.
All right, who do we have the pleasure of sitting with today?
Hey, man, Dr. Terrence Berry, serial entrepreneur, motivational speaker, life coach, author, man of God, doing the best I can out here.
That's what's up, man. Where are you originally from?
Grady, baby. East Atlanta, Decatur, Georgia.
Decatur, Georgia.
Yeah.
Where in Decatur?
Flat Shoals, County Road.
All right, what elementary school did you go to?
I mean, Flat Shoals Elementary, sir. This thing is
Middle school.
McNair.
But I mean, you went to McNair High School as well.
The runner E McNair, the real East Side High. Before after Joe Clark, hey, after Joe Clark, hey, it's who we are, bro.
Oh, the real East Side High. That would make sense. I think McNair could. Yeah.
McNair is the real East Side High, man.
What year did you come out of McNair?
2000.
Oh, 2000. Okay.
Started the millennium off, man.
All right. In school, when you were going to Flat Shoals Elementary, man, what did you want to be?
I want to go to the Olympics. I was a track runner. So every time they had the fun run where you come out of the school and run around the mall and come back around, I won it every year.
You run around the mall?
You run all the way around the mall, come back up Sherlock Drive, come back down Lloyd Road, and it stopped. The whole neighborhood used to be involved. It was called a fun run that we did over there on Flat Shoals. But I won every year from 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. I won until Miss Shackelford, who was the principal, she retired.
So hold on. So what is it that school called now? Is that
It's still Flat Show.
Oh, is it up the street from the Michelle? I mean, Obama?
No, as soon as you pass by South Cal Mall on the right hand side.
Okay, if I come out of South Cal Mall, I go to the left. I mean, to the right, to the left.
You go to the right, go down Flat Shows. It's on the right hand side.
It's an elementary school over there.
Yeah, as soon as you come around the curve. Yeah. Okay. So you pass Cavalier Gardens on the right side. It's gonna be right on the right.
Okay. You say you wanted to run track.
Well, I ran track. That's what I got my scholarship in. Been running track my whole life. But my goal is to go to the Olympics and win the Olympics.
Okay. You come from a big family?
No. Mother, father, sister.
Mother, father, sister older, younger?
Sister older. This is my big little sister. She's 14 years older than me. Okay. So she was out of the house. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you grew up in the house with mom and dad? Mom
died at 13. She had a stroke in my arms, and I was raised by my dad. My dad was an older guy. So yeah, it was just me and him.
Okay. So at 13, you're in middle school at this time?
7th grade.
7th grade.
About to go to middle school.
And mom passes away. Where are you at when you get the news?
I was there.
Like at the hospital?
No, at the house. My mom had a stroke in my arms.
Oh, you said in my arms?
Right.
Oh.
So I came from track practice.
Yeah.
My mom made my favorite dinner.
Which
was pork chops, rice, and rolls, and string beans.
Okay.
Once I got my plate and went to my room, I heard something fall, a thump. I went in there. She was having a stroke. Told my dad. My dad, I think my sister was there too. They were, I think she was there. I can't recall, but I know my dad called the ambulance. Ambulance seemed like it took years to get there. And I was sitting there watching her as her eyes rolled in the back of her head as she was trying to talk, all those different things. And actually, I just had an epiphany and a vision this year, 29 years later, of what she was telling me. She was trying to tell me she loved me. I seen it in a vision clearly, and it has always haunted me, not knowing what she was trying to say. But that's exactly what she was trying to say. But yeah, I watched her die, man.
What was her name?
Ethel Ruth Berry.
Rest in peace to Mrs. Berry.
Yeah.
So at 13, like what kind of effect did this have on you?
Oh, it was tremendous, man. My daddy was a man's man.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the most
He from
loving.
Georgia too.
Yeah, they're both from Georgia. Mother's from originally from Loganville. Dad's from Spalding County, Griffin.
Okay.
And me and my dad should have had therapy. We should have had someone to talk to about how we were feeling, but that just wasn't the norm in that day and time,
Right.
especially early '90s, things of that nature. There, so we adapted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he drank more alcohol, I smoked more weed.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a unspoken rule. We didn't talk about it.
That was gonna be my next question. Did y'all ever?
No, we didn't. We didn't
This
talk
is
about
a
it.
shared experience that y'all had, and
Right. And you have to have a parent that's emotional, who has the emotional intelligence, emotionally mature enough to sit down and decompartmentalize those particular feelings, right? And he just wasn't capable of doing it at the time.
Wasn't raised that way. They was raised.
Yeah, he wasn't raised that way. He started working at 6 years old, took care of the family. You know, he wasn't
A man's man.
barely read and write, but he was the greatest hustler Atlanta have
Yeah.
ever seen. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So yeah, that was that was a time. That was a time, and it's a healing process still. 29 years later. Yeah.
Is your dad still with you today?
No, he died when I was in 2016.
Damn, bro, that. So 3 years after mom passed away, dad passed away.
No, mom passed away in '95. Daddy passed away in 2016 when I was in training.
Oh, okay, 2016.
Yeah.
Wow.
So mom been dead 30 years. Dad been gone 16. That's 4 and 6, 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying at 16. So after mom passes away, you're in 7th grade. Does something that she said, cause you graduated, so you stayed on track. Did you bump your head in school?
Absolutely. There was a lot of bumping head. My dad was the type of man to say something one time.
That's it.
Right? We ain't gonna press you about this. Well, I'm gonna tell you what you're doing wrong, and I'm gonna tell you the consequences, and that's it. So I had a lot of different areas. I was already playing with the weed since I was about 11.
When you say playing with the weed, you mean smoking?
Yeah, just trying it out.
Yeah.
Full blown weed head after she passed away. That's how I dealt with that. That's how I coped and dealt with that pain. Then once that transpired, I started selling weed same year. Everything transpired this summer. She died in March. By that summer, I was selling weed and smoking weed. And
March what?
1995.
No, March what day?
28th.
Oh, 20. Okay.
28th. She died 28th. Pronounced dead on the 29th at the hospital. And that right there drove me into I could say a state of depression. That's something that Lemon Head can vouch for, man. I cried for years.
Yeah.
I cried for years, man, and my circle of friends were the only ones who knew how
he said that, bro, sitting on that couch right there yesterday.
Right.
He said that same thing, bro. He literally said that same thing.
I could not most painful thing about trying to kill myself, all that stuff transpired, man. You know, when I say try, the thoughts came about.
Yeah.
I didn't have the courage to do it. It takes a lot of courage to take your own life.
It do. Some people think that people that commit suicide are cowards. I have a different understanding of that.
I do as well. It takes a lot to jump, pull that gun, slice that wrist, all those different things. It takes courage. I don't have the courage to do it.
Right.
But that stayed focused in school, football, track.
You ever have issue with grades?
No. I gotta be honest with that. No. Okay. And I wasn't. I didn't apply myself that well, but I had my football coach told us better cheat than repeat. So I had a factual. I had a lot of.
Who was the coach at this time?
This is a high school coach. His name would remain anonymous.
All right.
But he gave us the key, man. He said, "Don't just sit there and do nothing, but hey, you know, utilize the females in your life, utilize whoever you need to utilize, but don't just sit there." So, when I did apply myself, school was relatively easy.
Yeah.
But focus was not there. My focus was just football and track. And
what position in football?
I ran the ball and played defensive back. I started defensive back in 11th grade.
What kind of record did McNair have?
We didn't have a good record. We didn't have a lot of participation. A lot of guys that we won with at the park, they they were supposed to go to McNair, they might have went to other schools.
Went to other schools.
Yeah, but the talent has always been there.
Yeah.
Every year, McNair, talent has always been there. It's those people who also have the ability, who are walking around those hallways, who didn't come out for practice.
Yeah.
You know, because at that time out there, it was the streets. That's where the Gucci's, the OJs, everybody came from. Like we had 4 seasons. At that time, 4 seasons, Thomasville, Kirkwood, Edgewood, East Lake Meadows, East Hamp, like all the projects.
All these people going to McNair?
Yeah, and when you got kicked out in Atlanta, we had the folks who came from Doug, Tri-City. Everybody was coming over there, you know. So what I will say, man, I learned a lot about life. Like how I go up there now and mentor. You may see kids cutting class.
Mm-hmm.
They're not doing anything. They ain't getting no money. They ain't with no girls. The girls ain't messing with no guys. But when we were there, yeah, you know where they shooting dice at every day, same time, playing cards at, where they smoking out in the woods, or these folks trying to get a ride home with the girls.
Yeah.
It was something going on. It wasn't just wasting time. Right.
Yeah.
So it's different breed, man. Different breed.
So you graduate on time.
Yeah, I graduate on time.
All right. And so did track allow you to do something after school? Or?
I got so I had track and football scholarships going to the 10th grade.
Mm-hmm.
That early, I was schools were looking at me, and I got caught with weed in the 10th grade. I got caught selling weed, which sent me to Hamilton. But the blessing behind that was when I got caught, locked up, and waited for my hearing, my principal showed up, all my football coaches showed up, my teachers showed up, and my dad showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they were going to do something that they never did. They sent me to Hamilton for 1 month. I came back to McNair after getting caught with over an ounce of weed.
That's not how Hamilton works.
My father always had my back, man. When I say he stood up and told him that I was paying bills at 15. He needed help. He wasn't need no question. I was helping pay bills at 15. I was getting a check from my mom, selling weed, working, and playing ball. So he told him that he helps me pay bills. I know that he may have been doing this. I don't approve of it, but he's helping me.
Yeah.
And I need his help.
Yeah.
Man, them folks felt so much compassion. Man, send that man back to McNair. Probably should have went to another high school, but that's why I went back to McNair.
Why do you say you probably should have went to another high school?
Change the scenery.
Yeah.
Do you want to see change in a child or an adult, change people, places, and things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you went back to McNair, and so now when you go back,
you think messed up too.
You already the man on the football field, but now you the man in a whole nother aspect.
Yeah.
Does this help or hurt you?
It hurt. It increased the ego.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I learned my lesson in a way to just learn how to be smarter. So from that point on, I didn't hold the weed. When I took weed to school, I never hold it. I just give it to females, or I give it to friends. You want some weed? Oh, go over there and get it from him.
Mm-hmm.
I just learned the thing about people who sell drugs, man, is remarkable. You learn security. Mm-hmm. You learn supply and demand. You learn retail.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many skills you learn to be an entrepreneur that you don't even realize that you're learning.
Yeah.
And what I did was I adapted, but I didn't adapt in the right way. I didn't adapt in the right way because I didn't have the mentors around me say, you know what, you can turn this into a business.
Yeah.
The same stuff that we go into the schools and say now, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely hurt.
So that was 10th grade. Where are we at when we get to 12th grade? Like
we at 12th grade. I got to fighting every year, so I got suspended or kicked out every year.
So you had a temper and you was a dope man?
Oh yeah. I got to fight every single year of high school, and I got jumped on in 11th grade by some guys from Boulder Crest. It was a jealousy thing, but anyway, going on 12th grade, man, we about to get up out of here and trying to figure out what school I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
University of Mississippi never gave up on me, but they took that full ride until it turned into a partial scholarship. That lasted less than 6 months of my life. Upon graduation, I ended up going back to Georgia Perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a good experience. I didn't have a lot of support going to college. I didn't have I didn't have the proper guidance. I would say, you need that.
Yeah.
You need that. You need that in every point of your life. You need that mentor. You need that guidance, and I didn't have it. So I came back to Decatur, started selling everything. I already had been experimenting with cocaine and crack, selling that right before I left. But I'm at the schools in the same neighborhood, and I'm back now. It's all the way up.
Yeah.
It's all the way up. So I went to Georgia Primer for 3 years. Then
For what?
Huh?
For what?
Business management.
The irony.
Yeah, business management, and I ended up just going full time with the drugs, man. Not only with the drugs, but I started a landscaping company at the same time.
That sounds like some dope boys do.
Yeah, and it was actually successful. Very successful. So I'm the type of person, if I do something, go all the way with it.
Right.
And I ended up getting contracts with DeKalb County, Fulton County school system. I was doing most of the schools you see, from elementary schools in on the east side, and middle schools in South Fulton, Camp Creek area. So
So you was rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
So from 10th grade, you don't have a run-in with the police for a long period of time.
Long period of time. I've been running like outside of fighting in school. No.
Okay.
Wasn't getting caught up. I wouldn't even say that I was smart. It's just God favor. I was still doing stuff that that can get you locked up.
Right.
But it was just God favor.
And how long do you go before you do have a run-in with the police?
I had a run-in at 20, 25. I got caught riding down the expressway smoking weed, and I had 4 ounces of weed. Michael Maloof, never forget this white man. Most of the buildings down here in downtown Decatur have Maloof building. Michael Maloof family was legendary in DeKalb County as lawyers. I called Maloof. Maloof got that case thrown out. I started working for Maloof with my landscaping company. He, old white man who drank all the time, but he had a heart of gold. He taught me how to flower and garden. My whole crew, we used to go over there and do flower and garden over there on Brockcliff at his house. Then this man had no reason to take some young black man into his house, his home, and he did that.
Yeah.
He did that, and he always told me, man, you never have to go back to doing that, man. I will always help you. And I ended up catching my case 3 years later.
Because you didn't listen to him.
Not only did I not listen to him, I didn't even call him. If I had called him, I would have never went to trial. I would have never got that much time. But I did not want to disappoint him. I did not want to disappoint him. So that's 2008. I got caught. 2009, I lose my trial, and I had 2 lawyers. 2012, I come back to DeKalb County because I had trafficking in multiple counties. When I come back, I call Mr. Maloof. The man come out of his office, man. He right now this time he 80. He leave his office and come see me. When I tell you, Mr. Maloof is wealthy, probably the most well-known lawyer ever in DeKalb County. Like I say, their names are on buildings downtown.
Yeah.
He came and talked to me. He cussed me out like he was my daddy.
Yeah.
Cussed me out like I was my daddy. Why didn't you call me? I never would let you, take that plea.
Yeah.
I mean, go to trial down there. And when I came home, he had passed away. Didn't even get an opportunity to tell him thank you. You know what I mean? In that respect, I told him thank you when he came to see me because he charged like $300 to come see you in DeKalb County.
Yeah.
But Michael Maloof, I'll never forget him, man. Changed my life forever.
The first time you go to jail in the 10th grade is, where do you go? You go to DeKalb County, you go to Panthersville, where do you go?
I go to Panthersville.
You go to Panthersville. How long?
I didn't go to DeKalb County until I got to fight. Got to fight in 11th grade.
Okay, so your fights were serious because if you had to go to jail, if the police got involved.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't strike me as a follower. So nobody showed you the tricks of the trade when it came to the drugs.
As far as what?
Okay, so when you said that you figured out, hey, old girl will hold this for you, or it's just certain things that you pick up.
So I had OGs. I've always hung around the older guys in the neighborhood. they advised me stop selling, focus on track, focus on football. You know, and some of the same a lot of the same guys that I grew up with, I'm still real close with. So their advice, they were never trying to help me sell.
Yeah, they're trying to get you to.
They're trying to get me to do the right thing because I had a gift, and I had a chance to get out of the hood with that gift.
Yeah.
But I was a hard headed, extremely hard headed.
Yeah.
Arrogant, egotistical, all the above.
Yeah.
Like, and I was hurt.
Yeah, and that's trauma that hadn't been
hurt people.
At all. Big facts.
Right.
Big facts. So, during this time, how are you interacting with the females? Are you in your whore stage or what?
Absolutely. Selling drugs, being in McNair, and being around some of the some great hustlers the city has ever seen.
No, for the world. For real.
Hey, my dad, my house was that house where everybody came to bring their girlfriend and have sex. Mm-hmm. My dad would never do. My dad was in street hustling.
Yeah.
And I don't mean illegally, but legally.
Yeah.
He had pals down here on Auburn Avenue. He's still running numbers. If he's not running numbers, he coming up ways to make money.
Something out.
It was times what made me have to start working and help with the bills because he had to have them season tickets for the Falcon game. So that means that the water might get cut off. Anything can happen.
We're gonna get them tickets.
That's
unquestionable.
I used to journal, and I found a journal from 1992. Mm-hmm. And me and my dad going to the Falcon game. 1992 is the year that I got Deion Sanders' glove.
What?
He threw his glove to me. He was coming out the tunnel and threw his glove to me. So many memories of Fulton County Stadium. So many memories. That if we ain't do that, we tailgated. Yeah. That's where our bond was. I didn't understand him, and he didn't understand me until maybe about 21. But at that time, where we were mutually bonding was at a Falcon game because I was drinking with him, all the above. He didn't want me smoking, but I was doing it. But
what was your first car?
My first car was an '83 Monte Carlo where the motor was just sitting in there, and that was at 17. I bought it. I was selling drugs, and one of the J's convinced me to buy it because it's strict. He was gonna fix it. He never fixed it. So it sat in the yard, and then my second car was maybe a few months later. Mom Dukes, one of them checks came from Social Security. Mm-hmm. I went and bought the 1969 Photo Impala.
Oh man!
I had a choice between that or a Regal that this old couple in the neighborhood had took very good care of. An '85 Regal, Cutlass style, two-door.
Yeah.
Immaculate.
Yeah.
I chose the Royal Blue 69 spray painted white seats.
Wow.
One of the doors was not even supposed to be on the car, so it was a little hole right here where the windows were. And I had it for a week and a half before the transmission went out. I put 4 transmissions in that car because I kept going to the junkyard. So it was
Yeah.
Bought a lot of lemons.
Yeah.
Learned the hard way.
At this time, what clubs do you remember frequenting?
So even when my mom was alive, remember my mom passed out 13.
Right.
At 11, Sharon Showcase, JR Cricket. Mm-hmm. I got a picture.
What JR Cricket?
Side of cab. Where Al's at now used to be JR Cricket.
Yeah. Okay.
And it used to be off the chain. Sharon Showcase. The gate. All that.
The gate.
Even when my mom was alive, we was at they used to have lock-ins at Golden Glide.
Yep.
I was going to lock-ins at 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yep. I went to my first Freaknik at I probably was turning 12. I went to the 94 Freaknik. That was my first one. The 93. No, I went to the 93, but I had people with me. 94, my homeboy stole his mama car, and we went down there. He didn't care. He said he'll take the whipping on the back end. And she had a Mustang too.
Lord have mercy.
Oh Lord, we had a good time.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the first time that you go to, you say you got your time. How much time did they sentence you to when you went to trial?
30 years, 30 to 20.
30 to 20? How much dope did you have?
Not that much.
Why is it 30 to 20?
That was a split sentence that they gave me. It was 30 to 20. They put another 10 on the back end for probation and another 5 for a pistol that they found in the car.
Man, I just got lightheaded, man. That sounds like a whole bunch of time, bro.
It definitely was.
So
that was a half a brick. When they got me in Griffin, they had the Cobb County behind my house in the Cobb County. They had the Cobb County Drug Task Force behind my house in the Cobb County. They had watched me the whole morning. They went in the house. I got 2,300 grams they got out of there, plus several pounds of weed and a pistol. They gave me a straight 10. I got caught with twice as much in the cab than Griffin, and Griffin gave me that much time. Facts. 18 ounces got me that.
When the smoke clear and you sit here with this bag full of time, where is your mind at?
I gotta get good with God. Despite everything I've told you, my mom instilled in going to church and putting my faith in God. I had no relationship, but I knew. Mom said go to church, Jasper Williams, Baker Road, West Side. Go to church, pray to God, and it's all gonna work out. So if she didn't give me nothing, she gave me a gateway to my faith. I didn't develop a relationship till I went to prison. I went to church every Sunday. Still have drugs in the back of the car, the back of the truck or whatever. Have a blunt rolled up soon I leave out of church service. Knew Jasper Williams, his son, all the above. All that means absolutely nothing because I never read my Bible. I started reading my Bible the day I lost my trial and I went to Griffin. Is when I picked up my Bible. And God is so strategic. While I'm in Griffin, there was a pastor named Pastor Sawyer, something like that. He seen me in my Bible and he helped me every day. We read the Bible every day. He gave me a daily bread every day. Then he got me to start preaching the daily bread to everybody in the dorm. I don't know none of these people. I got the biggest family in Griffin. Some of them are berries, but we don't know each other. Because I never took drugs to Griffin. I never took drugs to Griffin before.
Yeah.
This was my first time ever going down there with something, and I didn't want to go. My cousin set up me and his dad. My cousin was angry at his father because he wasn't in his life, and he set his father up, and I just happened to be with him.
Your cousin set his father up, and you were a victim of circumstance.
Absolutely. I used to let him serve his son. Son knew he was getting it from me, but son was a snitch. He was always trying to get closer to me, but I always put it off on his dad.
Yeah.
Let his dad make the cut, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my uncle worked for me. He stayed up here. He worked for the landscaping company and all the above. So,
yeah.
But, yeah.
Have you guys talked since you've been released and all that stuff?
My uncle?
Cousin?
He not here.
Oh.
He not alive.
Okay. When do you go to Jackson?
4 months after I was in Griffin for 4 months.
All right.
Lost trial, stayed in Griffin for 4 months. That was the trial period where God really tested me. Stopped smoking, stopped doing everything, just straight Bible. I knew me getting out of prison had it. Because in my mind, I didn't know what a third was. The lawyer never told.
What was?
I didn't know that for drug charge you do a third of your time. So when they said 30 to 20, all I could think about is shit. I gotta do 30 years.
No, that's what I just heard. That's why I was like.
See, violent crimes are 80%, and drug charges a third. So I would do a third off that 20, which was 7 years. And that when 7 years came, in the week I supposed to went home, I got a letter from the parole board saying I was manipulating the system because I didn't get any DR. They gave me another 3 years.
Because you didn't get no DR.
Listen, not only did they give me another 3 years, and this is in June, I got the letter. In October, I got the letter from parole board. I didn't get the letter. They held me in June. I got the letter in October, said they want me to do another 3 years. The exact same day my dad died. I swear to God. I got called in to get that letter from my counselor that morning, and later on I got called in and told my dad had died.
That's a lot going on in one day, bro.
Boy, when I say God wanted to see, I never smoked. I never sold anything while I was in there illegal. I was focused, bro.
Yeah.
I was focused. I know the only way that I was gonna get out of prison if I show God that I'm serious about a relationship with Him.